I'll be damned. It actually ended up being the end.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
I slowly and awkwardly sat up in my bed. Both my head and my body felt heavy, but it was still an improvement compared to last night. We all said we'd meet at the restaurant. Onward! No, no, no! Sorry, I'm never gonna get over that. It was too entertaining. Not everyone is as strong as Byakuya. Sorry, I was looking at Nagito's name, trying to rearrange it, and he has too many A's in there to be an anagram for Makoto Naegi. Pardon me. I'm back, and hopefully I haven't read this line already, because if so, that's a little awkward. Not everyone is as strong as Byakuya. I've never thought about having to overcome anything before. It's not like I just run away from my problems, but it's more like I was just having my life without even thinking about them at all. Living my life. Having my life? Why did I say having my life? Even so, I was still able to live. But this is different. I'm sorry. I was being too negative. Oh, I understand. I'm the same as well. But now that we've talked, I feel assured once again. Being loners won't get us anywhere. That's why I think we should all help each other out. Also, I think we need to get stronger. An ordeal like this is what'll make us cling to hope. Yeah, you're probably right.
Bye now.
Well, I'll be heading to the restaurant now. Alright, door's over there. Is there anybody else on my side? Nope. It's just me and Nagito. Two lovely people and one I really don't like. Why are the... Okay, she is shorter, so I feel like it's not offensive for me to say this. Why are the shorter people always the jackasses? Is this a compensation?
Hey.
Good morning, Hajime. Yeah, good morning.
Aww.
Jeez, what's with the sullen face? Well, I guess I'm not one to talk. I couldn't really sleep last night. I had a lot on my mind, and I don't know if I'll ever get the answers I'm looking for.
Aww.
Man, just for kicks, I should prepare some yummy desserts and tea, and invite some people to come chat with me.
Got it?
Ah, just so you know, it's gonna be a girls-only gathering. Don't expect the boys to be invited. Sounds like an excuse for some girl talk. What do girls even talk about? I guess guys will never know. What do girls talk about? If you want to leave a comment, go for it.
Yeah.
I'll go on ahead. You better hurry and go to the restaurant. Hey, what's up, short stack?
Jeez.
I'm so sleepy. Mr. Hamhands is so selfish. It's totally fine to spend the morning sleeping in. But if we need to eat breakfast anyway, what's wrong with eating it together?
Aww.
Well, I like to spend my breakfast eating sweets in my room. That's already fine. Eating sweets for breakfast is bad for your health. You're consuming too many sugars and fats.
Hey.
Who made you my doctor? Don't speak to me without my permission.
I'm sorry.
Jeez, listening to this ugly bitch's crying in the morning makes me so sick. Am I going to have to drag a child into the deep end? I mean, we have to kill someone in order to leave, right? That premise is looking mighty friendly. I am sorry. Hiyoko, you definitely have the ultimate bad attitude. Hey, Mikan. You okay?
Hello.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning. What is it? I just said good morning. Why is she so shocked? My first time greeting someone, and I was actually greeted back! I'm so happy! Could you do it one more time?
Hello.
Good morning. Good morning. What kind of life has she had? I don't know, but I just want to hug her tight. Thank you very much. What kind of life has she had? You gonna head in for breakfast here? I mean, that might be a good idea. I'm gonna go inside this old building.
You can't!
Ah, no. This old building is in the middle of a renovation project, so you cannot go inside. It's dangerous, you know. Showing up out of nowhere is even more dangerous. Yeah, what if I fall over? Monomi, what are you gonna do if I fall over, huh? What? That'll be on you. I'm sorry, like, you are an adorable little white and pink rabbit, but still. I'll go in eventually, I guess. Maybe it's like the dormitory's second floor. Several people were already at the restaurant. But nobody was talking. Not a single word. While they sat there, the people who were late began to arrive as well.
I've made you wait.
Is everyone here?
Huh?
It seems Fuyuhiko is not here yet. Maybe he already got killed. Dead bodies already?
No.
Don't go killing people off. I saw him outside earlier. However, he told me he would not be joining us this morning. Why does he have to act like a lone wolf at a time like this?
Maybe...
Could he... Is he thinking up a plan to kill someone by himself?
You must not!
Kazuichi, you should not doubt your friend.
Hey!
Well, he is a Yakuza, isn't he? Do you understand what that means? He's part of the Japanese mafia. I presume he's the kind of person who would not come even if we summoned him.
That's fine.
I guess it can't be helped. We should just talk among ourselves. Someone can fill him in later. Talk? What are we going to talk about?
Rejoice.
I have decided to throw a party tonight. Huh? Party?
That's right.
A huge party that will last from sundown to sunrise.
What the?
Party till the sun comes up?
This is your leader's order.
Just so we're clear, I will not allow any absences. Your attendance at this party is absolutely mandatory.
Huh?
Hey, now's not the time to talk about stuff like partying. On the contrary, there is no better time than this. But still, we really shouldn't be partying.
Wait!
Hold on. I agree with Byakuya. It doesn't do us any good to stay bummed out like this.
Hey.
In fact, because of the situation we're in, it's probably best if we all strengthen our friendships with one another. That's what you thought too, right? That's why you want to throw a party. It doesn't matter why I'm doing it. Anyway, it is of vital importance that we all stay in one place tonight.
You fiend.
You say that with such significance.
It's all clear now.
It's decided. We're having ourselves a party.
But...
Even so, I'm not sure it needs to last all night.
Stop talking.
If I thought that, I would have made that clear from the beginning.
I'm sorry!
I'm so sorry for trying to meddle with your plan.
I see.
It's important to be flexible in situations like this. Perhaps a diversion from all this is just what we need.
Yahoo!
Then let's party hard! In that case, I did not think that said cooking. I'll put my amazing cooking skills on display for you guys. Where's the party going to be held? Would this restaurant be okay? No, this won't do. We need a location that's impervious to interference from outsiders. A place even Monokuma cannot enter. What we need is an enclosed space. An enclosed space? If the restaurant won't do, then neither will the lobby. That's not nearly enclosed enough. Nor will the cottages. With so many people, we would all be pressed up against each other. But if you want to be pressed up against each other, then a cottage is clearly the best choice.
I can't stop drooling.
Pressing up against ladies, without sneaking aboard the woman-only train and drag. I feel so lucky.
There's something wrong with you.
I can't believe how comfortable you are with saying your perverted thoughts out loud. I may be a pervert, but I'm the kind of pervert everybody likes. That's where you're wrong, my friend. Your confidence is seriously impressive.
Hey,
Then, how about that old-looking building near this hotel?
Huh?
That run-down place?
you're right.
Yeah, but if we do our best to clean it, I think it'd be perfect. Plus, it's basically the only place that meets our needs for an enclosed space, right?
However,
Indeed. However, Monami has forbidden us from entering that old place. As I recall, it's in the middle of being renovated. I have heard your conversation. Heard it with all my very own ears. Ahem. I have good ears, because I'm a rabbit.
I see.
Oh, so you use your ears. That's strange. Then what is the reason for those surveillance cameras? Are they from Monokuma's eyes only?
hello!
She looks so disappointed.
That's fine.
Well, it is of no concern. We can settle that issue another time.
Listen.
Regarding the old building, you came to tell us something about it, right? Yes! If it strengthens everyone's bonds with each other, then I will not hesitate to cooperate.
I shall allow it.
So in that case, I will allow you to enter the old building. I'll cooperate so we can all party together. Not together? That's not gonna happen because you're so disgusting.
Understand?
Do yourself a favor and stay away from mirrors. You'll be grossed out by what you see. I will throttle this child. Your kind words make me want to cry. So, we're all good with the old building?
And?
And what about the preparations? If it's in the middle of a renovation, don't we need to clean it first?
Wow!
I have never done the dirty work known as cleaning before. I am excited to finally experience it.
Hey, hey, hey!
No way, there's no way we can dirty our dear princess's hands.
Aww.
I don't want to do it either.
Jeez.
What, nobody's gonna do it?
Hey,
In that case, why don't we decide by a random drawing? Random drawing?
actually,
To be honest, I already prepared a drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen?
see?
Whoever draws the chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of cleaning, okay? Does that sound fair?
Judgment!
Well then, let us entrust our destinies to the whims of this drawing. They all have red marks on them, don't they?
All right.
Well, no hard feelings. One by one, everybody took turns pulling the chopsticks Nagito held in his hand. And when it was all said and done,
What?
I'm left with the red mark. For someone called the ultimate lucky student, you don't seem very lucky right now.
Well,
I guess it can't be helped.
alright.
Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it. I thought so. You seem like you'd make a good stay-at-home dad. I'll take that as a compliment.
Okay.
I'll handle the cooking. Alright, first I need to prepare my ingredients. Then I'll start cooking at the old building.
There's no mistaking it.
I, Teru Hanamura, will go all out. I will prepare the world's tastiest dishes for you all.
Then,
Then I just need to pass along the party details to Fuyuhiko. Let's go about our business then. After Monokuma's nightly announcement, we'll meet at the old building. After everyone left, I decided to go back to the cottage. There's still some time before the party. There's no way I can spend it staring into space in my room. Well, since I have some free time, I bet it'd be better if I went and talked to everyone. Who do I want to talk to today? I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards Akane, however, I also want to talk with Soda if I can. Also, I mean, I have more hope fragments, so... Oh, sweet. Nice. I have skill slots. Cool. And let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Well, I could also do with hanging out with Gundam as well, I guess. I mean, I have 2 slots. So, oh, Sonia. Oh, man. Oh, it even tells you their likes. Okay, fighting and meat. Working hard. Fried dough cookies. I mean, to be fair, those are pretty nice. Freshly washed towel. Mama. Coke. You know, why don't we go hang out with Soda for a little bit? Where is he? Byakuya's cottage. Gundam. Oh, we could hang out with Gundam. Hiyoko, I really don't want to spend time with you, but I might have to. Sonia's in her cottage. Akane's there. Yeah, why don't we go hang out with Akane? Or, actually, no, I was looking for Soto, wasn't I? Where is he? Okay. Oh, he's over at the market. Alright, to the market then! Maybe I'll find another hidden Monokuma somewhere. I don't trust myself. I know I'm gonna miss one somewhere. Oh, we leveled up at least. How is Snackamy doing? I'm just gonna start calling you Friend Snack. It seems the most apropos thing to do. Wait, that shopping cart wasn't full before. Does it change up ever so often?
Man,
Everyone on this island has a colorful personality.
well...
I personally think Gundam and Terror Terror are the most colorful so far, but what do you think? What should I do? Should I invite Kazuichi to hang out? Sure! As dudes who aren't all that interesting, let's get along.
That's obviously wrong.
Wait, hey! I'm actually very interesting, you know? I spent time with Kazuichi today while he kept putting his foot in his mouth. Looks like Kazuichi and I grew closer today. Would you like to give him a present? Well, I don't have the butt laser glasses, so I'm gonna keep riding that. I feel like the salt would be good for Teru. How about some brightly colored jeans, dude? Oh, you're gonna give me that? It's like, whatever, but... Oh well, at least it's free.
Man...
Why did this happen? We're on a tropical island, you know? Surrounded by a blue sea, you know? And there's plenty of ladies here too, so why do we have to be involved in all this killing nonsense? Although Kazuichi's intentions are probably not pure, I agree with what he's saying. If this was a normal school trip, it would have been really fun. Man, and here I thought I was finally going to go on a school trip for the very first time. First time? Didn't you go on one during middle school? I was supposed to, but I ditched it. I, faked being sick and stayed home. Well, I had a lot of reasons, but my family is really poor. My classmates were pretty much a bunch of boring turds, so I was like, who cares if I don't go to school?
Well...
But my old man found out later and beat the crap out of me. Well, obviously a parent would be mad about that. But I sometimes got yelled at for ditching school events during elementary and middle school, too.
Hey.
My damn old man, he knew better than anyone that we didn't have any money. We run a bike shop at my place, but it's seriously hard to sell bicycles these days. The only customers we get now just need a flat tire fixed or air pumped. But yeah, despite that, I'm the genius mechanic of my family. I can take a look if a bike needs or a car needs fixing, and I can fix anything from kids' toys to household appliances. Oh, that's pretty amazing.
Of course.
Well, I've been surrounded by junk and tools ever since I was born. So I just have a habit of taking things apart and putting them back together. I see. So that's the environment the ultimate mechanic was raised in.
Hey.
My old man is just hopeless, though, so I'm always the one who's helping out at the shop. In fact, to tell you the truth, I was really excited when we first arrived at this island. Everyone here has pretty colorful personalities, but they all seem like interesting people. I was really looking forward to enjoying my youthful days here. Until all this crap happened. Damn it, it's my dream, you know? I've always wanted to go on a trip with my friends and stuff.
Man...
Oh wait, we're not close enough yet to call each other friends, huh? I don't know when people suddenly decide they're friends or not. But since we seem to have the same goal, maybe we can at least call each other comrades? Comrades, huh? That sounds pretty awesome. Looking forward to working with you, comrade. Kazuichi extended his arm and then I gripped it. His hand. Why would you grip someone's arm? Jazzy, what is wrong with you? I tried to let go, but for some reason Kazuichi was glaring at me and... So, Hajime, who are you aiming for? What are you talking about?
You know, right?
Isn't it obvious? I'm talking about the ladies. Depending on your answer, the alarm clock in your room may be modified into a time bomb. If you have time to make something like that, you should spend it actually being productive. It's pretty amazing that he's able to think about that kind of stuff at a time like this. But, despite his look, Kazuichi seems like a pretty normal guy. I learned a little bit about him today. After MacGyver was finished hammering me with questions, I was finally released. I'm just gonna start calling him MacGyver. If he can modify a clock into a time bomb, I'm just saying. There's still some time left. I feel restless. Maybe I should go for a walk. I'll find more hidden Monokumas as we go. So, I wanted to hang out with Gundam, but, I mean, Akane might also be fun. If I'm saying her name right, I hope I am.
Wrong!
Chiaki's there. So, where is Gundam? Ah, he's at the ranch. Okay. I guess that makes sense for him. Let's go have some fun. I'll meet you guys at the ranch. Here we are. I swear, this would be like the ideal place to hide a Monokuma figure. Or stuffed Monokuma, as it were. Gundam, have you seen a Monokuma anywhere? You seem to understand which master you must follow. However, to become the supreme overlord of ice like me, you must train your soul in a much higher dimension. What should I do? Can I even hang out with someone like Gundam? You don't know unless you try, dude. I see. So you are resolved to relinquish your soul.
Burn in the fires of pandemonium!
Let us away! The world beyond the veil lies here! While Gundam performed a strange ritual, he regularly whispered to me about the kindness of animals. Looks like Gundam and I grew closer today. Would you like to give Gundam a present? Sure. What do I have to give him? What do I have left? Natural salt? Oh, the rituals!
Fine.
Well, I must say you pass, but only barely.
Be happy!
Fine. In exchange for this item, I shall let you live a little while longer.
You fiend.
Whoa there. It's better if you don't get any closer than that. An automatic barrier is generated independently of my will. It's not like I'm getting close, or even planning to get close.
Let me ask.
Which reminds me, there's something I haven't asked you yet. It doesn't matter that your temporary name is Hajime Hinata. Tell me your true name, fiend. The heck is this true name thing? Is this a Tales from Earthsea thing? So you're not foolish enough to tell me so easily.
Fine.
Then tell me your hidden name. I don't have anything like that.
What?
Then what is your special ability? There's no way I have one of those.
How pitiful.
So you really are just a mere human. I suppose it can't be helped. Then let me talk to you about something that even a mere human can understand.
What happened?
Ask
sinner?
me anything. Oh, so I have to ask.
You fiend.
However, it's free for you to ask, but make sure you try not to understand.
If you flinch, you will die!
After knowing my true terror, it'll be quite a sight to see how long your sanity will last. Are you Zeltoth in disguise? Sorry, Zelototh. Are you the weird green entity from Eternal Darkness in disguise? Is that what I'm getting from you? Does he want to talk or not? Which is it? Talking to him is starting to get annoying, but he's totally ready and waiting for me. I guess I have to ask something. What do you do with your free time usually?
Good instincts.
So, you're interested in my lifestyle? Fine then, I shall reveal a portion of that to you.
Fine.
Training, human hunting, craft spell components, etc. Despite my looks, I'm quite the busybody. However, managing my website takes up the bulk of my time. You have a website? Yeah, is a good reaction here.
I shall engulf this world.
Obviously, sorcerers around the world are waiting to see my research results. Of course, my website has been magically enchanted, so only the chosen ones can view it. A mere human like you will only be able to access the dummy site called Exciting Breeding Journal. I'd rather check out the Ultimate Breeder's Exciting Breeding Journal anyway.
Fine.
Then, I will make sure to show you. Well, if we ever get out of here, that is.
What do you yearn for?
Well, are there any other questions? What's your favorite food?
Fine.
You've certainly hit the mark well. I'm fond of the orange melon which bears the face of the devil. Are you talking about a pumpkin? There's no other food as high in nutrients, nor as versatile to a variety of cooking methods. More importantly, its seeds are the most effective food source for my 4 dark devas of destruction. However, you must carefully wash them, dry them in the sunlight, peel off the thin skin, and lightly fry them. I see. That sounds pretty difficult.
Silence.
Is there anything in this world that isn't difficult? Pleasure and pain are irrelevant as long as you have a purpose, and take action for that sake. You're right. That's exactly right. Gundam is hard to understand sometimes, but I do understand the intent behind his words. Somehow, even though it's only a little, I feel like I'm starting to get to know Gundam better. Hooray! After showering Gundam with questions until he was satisfied, he finally let me go. And now it's party time.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. It is now 10 p.m. Please return to your rooms and relax. Let the sound of the ocean gently rock you to sleep. Now then, sweet dreams, everyone. Good night.
Good night, he says. Whatever. I have a party to attend. Alright, time to go to the old building by the hotel. Onward! I always think that's the door there. Turns out it's just the shower room. How is Snack Friend doing? There you go, friend. Oh, you're getting so big, too. Hey, Ibuki, what's up?
Oh my!
Oh, are you also here for the party? Why else would I be here? Anyway, what are you doing in a place like this? I'm doing a little exercise so I can enjoy all the yummy food we're gonna eat. I'm excited to eat Teru's cooking. Yeah, especially since he's the ultimate cook. I'll leave you to it, friend. Got my eye on this hallway. There is going to be a Monokuma somewhere in there. I don't give up easily. My hunt continues to this day. Talk to Peko first or Mikan? Why not Peko? I let Fuyuhiko know about the party, but he didn't look too pleased about it. It's about time for the party. I'm really excited. I'll do my best not to be in the way, so it's fine if I stay here, right? Are you really worrying about something like that? Yes! Oh. Protect her. She is a precious cinnamon roll. No one's here. Is anybody in the restaurant? Nope. Does not look like it. I swear, if there is a hidden Monokuma in here, I'm going to probably get the scare of my life if it just jumps out at me. Not like actually jumps, but just like I notice it finally. Nah, we seem to be good. Let's go outside. Should I just run a... I'm gonna run a quick lap so I get to level 13, pardon me. Alright, we're good. Let's go inside. So this is the old building. Compared to the hotel, it definitely looks worse for the wear. You're here. Now then, stand up straight and raise your arms. Why do I have to do that? Because I need to do a body check. Body check? Since I'm the one hosting the party, it's necessary for me to take all possible security measures.
Listen.
I already promised that I would not allow even one person to become a victim. I get it. And so, I reluctantly raised my arms and stood up straight. Byakuya went ahead and thoroughly searched me, starting with my legs and working his way up.
I see.
It appears you haven't brought anything dangerous. Of course I haven't.
That's fine.
Very well. I shall allow you to enter. It was at that moment I noticed a strange item near where Byakuya was standing. Metal cases?
What?
Duralumin, actually. I found them at the supermarket. This one is used to store any dangerous items I find during body checks. The other one is for... let's just say it's for emergencies only. What do you mean, emergencies?
Stop talking.
Don't worry about it. The others are already here, gathered at the dining hall in the back. Go there and wait. As soon as he said that, Byakuya turned his back to me. I guess that's the end of our talk, but... He's so cautious. I didn't expect him to perform a body check. And what did he mean by emergencies only? Okay, before I do anything, you know damn well what I'm searching for. Nothing there. Can I look over that? Nope. Okay. I'm gonna leave Byakuya to his thing. Why is the fire hydrant open? Alright, the dining hall is over there. I am checking every little thing. This bathroom appears to be unisex. I don't need to go now. I should hurry over to the dining hall. I am going to be meticulous about this if it kills me. That's... unsettlingly familiar. This is the dining hall, yeah? Oh, it is. Okay.
Oh?
There's a tantalizing aroma wafting from the kitchen.
Jeez.
However, Byakuya will yell at me if I don't go straight to the dining hall. You should head over there as well. I'm looking for stuffed animals, sir. Don't mind me. Hang on, Teru. I'll be out of your way in a second. Just doing my search.
Hello there.
Oh, did you need something? Don't worry, I've already prepared all of the dishes. Or rather, did you want me to cook you up too? Huh? What does that even mean? I don't like that giggle. It's a knife set. I never knew there were so many different types of knives. I don't know anything about knives, but Teru probably knows what each knife is used for. Well, more importantly, I should head over to the dining hall for now. This is the kitchen's equipment list. It details where each item is supposed to go. Oh, it's for running inventory and stuff. Well, more importantly, I need to go to the dining hall. There are a lot of different types of dishes, but this meat on the bone looks like something a caveman would eat. Where do you even get something like this? I'm hungry. I guess I should go to the dining hall. Hang on. Just checking a few things. Alright. Nothing in the kitchen then. I am amazed he can reach everything on there. He's about the size of the... Sonia! He's not the Sonia size. He's about the size of the counter is what I was going to say.
I see.
So this is what the inside looks like. There's so many gaps in the wooden floor. Is that because it is so old?
All right.
I must tread carefully so my feet do not stumble. My adventurous heart is pounding with excitement. I guess when you're a princess, even little things seem exciting. I wouldn't know. To the warehouse! Or storage room. Come on. Hiding a stuffed bear in here would be perfect. Fine. These are irons. Were they used to prepare the tablecloth? If so, why do you need 3? I should head over to the dining hall. I don't like how dusty it is in here. I don't care, we're searching. There's a jumbled mass of stuff all stacked together. It doesn't look very organized. Let's head over to the dining hall. This is a laundry hamper. It looks like you can put dirty clothes in here. Is that insulation there, or are those regular old plumbuses? I don't want to break it, but who knows what would happen. Leave it alone. What is this? I swear, you have 2 regular old plumbuses in here. There's a jumbled mess of stuff all stacked together. Alright, I guess we don't have any choice. Something's bothering me, though. I guess I don't have a choice. This music is amazing. I'll see you in there, friends. Ah, Hajime! How do you like it? What do you mean? See? I decorated the whole dining hall for the party. I even laid out the carpet, too. Really? Even the carpet?
Yep.
I brought it from the supermarket. That place sure does seem to have everything. I actually wanted to cover the whole floor, but I guess the carpet wasn't big enough. There's a lot of dust and cobwebs all over the place, too. It took me all day to clean the dining hall just because of that. There's no way I can handle being stuck cleaning the whole day. You're commendable, Nagito.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Alright, first order of business. I guess it wouldn't make sense to have a mono bear here. So, why don't we just go around and talk to everybody? Let's start left and go right. And I know the face of a hungry woman. Well, I know the face of a hungry person, I should say. That is the face of a hungry person. Hey, what's up? It's pointless. She's completely focused on the food. Totally fair. Taro did good. For Teru. Man, that was so uncomfortable. Getting groped thoroughly by a man. That was my worst nightmare. Oh, you mean the body check.
How annoying.
Plus, he got super pissed and started yelling at me when he noticed I had a wrench with me. Seriously, how friggin' annoying. It's your fault for having a wrench in the first place.
Man.
I just happened to find it at the airport. Carrying it around calms me down. But Byakuya put it in that Duralumin case of his.
Aw, man.
See, there I can leave the sniffle in. God damn it, you guys have no idea how many sniffles I have to cut out. It is obnoxious. Never let anyone tell you editing is easy.
Good instincts.
Even though that man is a lowly worm, it appears his cooking skills are most impressive indeed. Nevertheless, even his food cannot stand against the gourmet cuisine of the multiverse. Okay, I should say, editing can be easy. It depends on how easily or how well you take to it. You know, it has its moments of difficulty depending on what you want to do. There are a lot of tasty-looking party dishes. Meat, fish, it's all there. We're going to be able to eat all... What am I saying? Of course we're going to be able to eat all this. There are a lot of fancy-looking party dishes on the tables toward the front. Such luxurious-looking party dishes. Looks tasty. Is that alcohol? No, that's gotta be soda of some kind.
Gross.
That creep Byakuya rubbed his ham hands all over me and called it a body check. More like sexual harassment. That's not what it is. He did the same thing to the guys, too. So, I feel like he was getting frisky while he was frisking me. Eh? I'm pretty in demand, you know. You're just kidding. I'm not gonna say anything. Such a big table. Will the dishes be placed here, too? Hey, Chiaki, what do you have to say? Are you asleep again? I'm worried about Monokuma showing up. If he finds out we're having a party, there's no way he'll leave us alone.
So...
We gotta do something about it. You're right. We should do something.
super difficult.
I wonder if someone can do something about it. I wonder. I wonder. So we're on the same page then. I'm not sure I understand. This whole place sure is run down. I feel bad Nagito went to all this trouble cleaning it. Even cleaning has its limits. See? Check out the floorboards. Maybe the wood shrank because of the deterioration? Don't these openings seem dangerous to you? You're right.
Aww.
Well, the carpet is spread out enough to cover most of the floor, so I guess it won't be that big of a deal.
Hey.
But it might be best to tell Mikan to be careful. Yeah, she is the type to trip over nothing. And somehow cords come with her. I don't get that. Have I talked to everybody? I haven't talked to Nagito yet. I'm just watching the fan. Even though it took me the entire day just to clean this hall, I'm glad everyone's so happy. Did I talk to everybody? Oh wait, hang on. Iron plates. That reminds me, I saw some similar looking iron plates in the hallway too. But why are there iron plates bolted onto the walls? All is not what it appears to be. Eh?
Stay back.
One of my 4 devas, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy, has seen what sorry, that threw me off. Has seen what lies shrouded amidst the darkness. Though that iron plate appears to be bolted to the wall, it's actually bolted over what's known as a window. Window?
Let me tell you this.
There are no windows in this dining hall at all. I assume those iron plates are covering them. But why are iron plates covering the windows?
The night is my domain.
Sandy, it appears your fur is rustling more than usual today. Hey, why are iron plates covering the windows?
Let's make history.
Such a fine day. Countless lives gasp their first breath, and countless more go the way of all flesh. I guess he doesn't know. Well, this building is in the middle of a renovation, so I guess that might have something to do with it, but this place sure has a creepy atmosphere because of that. Suddenly, we heard the voice of the ultimate affluent protagonist ring throughout the dining hall.
I've made you wait.
I thought it was Progeny! What are they doing here? Thank you for waiting. Teru is in the kitchen, and it appears Fuyuhiko did not come.
I apologize.
I did inform him about the party, but
Jeez.
it's not like you need to apologize, Peko. It's his fault for not coming. I explicitly stated that attendance was mandatory, but it's fine. If just one person is absent, that shouldn't pose a problem. He won't be able to do anything. But Teru's in the kitchen alone, dude! What do you mean by that?
What?
More importantly,
Come on.
Hey, what is that? An intense expression spread across Byakuya's face as he looked at the table with various food dishes on it.
Not possible.
Dangerous. As he stomped his way toward the table.
Hey, what are you doing? You're hogging all the food! Not fair!
No, I'm not.
I don't care what you say, you're totally pigging out.
I'm telling you, I'm not. Look carefully at this dish.
It looks like delicious roasted meat.
And just what is stabbed into this roasted meat?
It's an iron skewer.
That's right. This iron skewer is definitely a dangerous item. I must take full responsibility and collect it.
Hello there.
Hey! Looks like everyone's here. I should go ahead and bring out the rest of them. Huh? What? Some messy eater ruined my arrangement! Who made this dish? That would be me, but, are you a food critic?
What are you thinking?
What are you plotting, cooking with such dangerous items?
No.
Dangerous? That's churrasco. It's a South American meal where you stab meat on an iron skewer to cook it. It felt really tropical and exotic, so I thought it would totally fit the party's atmosphere. You know, it's kind of interesting that apparently there's a Brazilian steakhouse in my area. I've been meaning to go there with a friend. These iron skewers are a problem.
Why?
Iron skewers aren't allowed either? If that's how you're acting, then there might be more skewers than just these.
Let's go.
Hey, Hajime, come with me. I need your help. Why me?
Man.
It's your fault for standing right in front of him. My condolences. Byakuya's face bore an intense expression as I reluctantly followed him out of the dining hall. Well, he's in the kitchen, and I know where that is, at least. Sup?
Let's go.
Alright, this is the kitchen. We have to thoroughly inspect it to make sure there are no dangerous items. Well, you might want to get rid of the knives. Thoroughly, huh? Byakuya stomped into the kitchen, and I followed after him. Unfortunately, you can't really cut meat or anything if you don't get rid of the knives.
Listen.
Let's get on with that. Search this place thoroughly. As he issued that order, Byakuya began searching the whole kitchen from one end to the other. Look, I found these. There are forks and knives on that shelf. Don't tell me. Those two?
Naturally.
These are definitely dangerous items. If you're just eating, chopsticks are enough. After he said that, Byakuya threw the forks and knives into the duralumin case, one after the other. They're being very thorough about this. There appear to be various types of knives, but these...
What?
Out of the question. Knives are far too dangerous. Hand them over to me. I'll safeguard them. Byakuya grabbed the knife from my hand and threw it into the duralumin case with the rest. Of course. This paper is...
I see.
It appears to be an equipment list for the kitchen. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There are also iron plates for barbecue and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and a portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelf over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problems using it. Though the building is old, the kitchen is impressive. Compared to a normal restaurant, it's not too shabby.
Very strange.
But it's strange. One of the items on this list seems to be short by one. I need to check something. 20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. Is there an iron skewer missing? Because there's a lot of pots and pans. Okay, I guess the only thing I can do is check the dishes then. Chinese, Japanese, French, and Italian cuisine. Seafood dishes too. There's even a huge piece of meat on the bone. That Teru, he sure got fired up. I don't even know if I'd be able to eat that much food.
I see.
It seems there are no dangerous items, like that skewer in the churrasco earlier, inside that pile of food. That appears to be the case. I wouldn't have known what to do if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items. I think that's everything. Hey, is it necessary to go this far?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I'm doing this because it's necessary. If I'm to fulfill the promise I made to not let anyone become a victim, I must be extra vigilant. Really? Is that all?
What?
What do you mean? Well, I'm just assuming, but I think something must have happened to you. After all, you decided to throw a party so suddenly. I can't help but think there's a reason for that. That's not it. I've been a distrustful person, for as long as I can remember. Distrustful person? I don't really like to talk about my past, but it's fine. I'll tell you just a little bit of it. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Byakuya has a past he can't talk about? Distrusting others and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. But in this kind of situation, my skeptical nature might be of good use. For to survive here, skepticism is necessary at all costs. By the way, that past you mentioned.
That's enough.
Now is not the time. However, one day. There will definitely be a time when I will be able to tell you about it. If nothing happens and time passes for us peacefully, I will have no choice but to talk. That sounded pretty deep. I sort of feel like things are even more mysterious now, because he hasn't told me the whole story. This guy might have a deep mystery hidden within him, deeper than I thought he'd have.
Such silly talk.
Hey, enough necessary banter. We'd better hurry and find the rest of those dangerous items. Yeah, got it. Even so, he sure works as hard. That's probably more in line with his actual personality, I bet.
Huh? Why?
The kitchen's a mess! What happened here?
Stop talking.
Don't raise your annoying voice. I just removed all the dangerous items.
Huh?
There are no knives or forks! Why? How come?
Don't make me repeat myself.
I literally just said that I removed all of the dangerous items.
You're kidding, right?
Don't tell me. You're treating cooking utensils like dangerous items?
No.
Well, most of the dishes are finished. All I gotta do is arrange the plates, so it's not a problem, but still. Hajime? Also, I love that he had Teru all around his shivers. Stop it! Get off me! Not into that sort of thing. Oh, that's a little depressing. Trust me, I'm the one who's depressed here. Hey, before you start getting all flirty, explain this. I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. Ah, that's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start. No matter how clean this place gets, stuff is still bound to go missing in an old building, right? If it's been missing all along, we can't really do anything about it, right? You're right. There's no place to hide such a long skewer anyway. Very well. All I need to do is keep a watchful eye. Don't tell me you plan to keep a watchful eye all night long.
Let's go.
Alright, let's go back. The others should be waiting for us. You too, Teru. Come to the dining hall for now. Okay. Jeez, he's such a pushy leader. He has a reason to. At least if this is chronological. They're finally back!
Hey!
Let's eat already, I'm starving. There's still an issue we need to address first.
Lies!
An issue?
Alright!
Who do I gotta beat the crap out of? Just say the word and I'll do it for you.
That's enough.
That won't be necessary. There's an issue where the issue is where to safeguard this duralumin case that is held to confiscated dangerous items. Can't we just leave it here? I've already put a lock on the case, so it shouldn't be a problem, but we should definitely up the security and keep it someplace safe. Someplace safe. Oh, there is a storage room at the back of this old building.
I see.
A storage room, huh? Even so, we can't leave the case alone in there. Then someone should guard it. That would keep it safe, yes?
Aww.
Who? Who? I'll do it, of course. Are you sure? I guess, if you insist. Just kidding. It'll be lonely there by yourself.
I don't mind.
I'm really not that good in situations where I have to be around lots of people anyway. If I wrote a song about this, the title would definitely be Lonely Girl in the Storage Room.
However...
Teru has gone to the trouble of cooking. Is it alright for me to bring some of it with me?
Okay.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
But
If you're going to do guard duty anyway, it might be better if you avoid the storage room. Eh? Why's that? Well, not only is the storage room packed with lots of stuff, it's hard to see in there and full of cobwebs. Also, I was so busy cleaning the dining hall I didn't even have time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in there for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health.
I see.
In that case, why don't you guard it in the office? If I recall correctly, there's also a circuit breaker in there too. It'd be a good idea to guard that as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the office sounds nice. I'm pretty sure it's not that dirty either.
Understood.
So I need to be on guard duty at the office. Then I should get going. Have fun tonight, everyone. Taking with her the duralumin case and a plate piled with food, Peko left the dining hall.
I see.
Seeing Peko's back as she walks away makes me feel like she's got this super cool melancholy vibe.
Huh?
But shouldn't she have taken that other case with her too? This? No, this case is fine.
That's weird.
No fair, you're like the only one who got to bring their own stuff.
Naturally.
When you're as special as me, you get special privileges. When you put it that way, it's hard to argue with you.
Listen.
This duralumin case stays with me at all times. I put the key to the other case in here as well. I will take full responsibility for watching over it. There's no way I can let anyone else handle this matter. More importantly, we're all done now, right? Let's start the party.
Stop talking.
No, there's still more.
I'm gonna do it!
Who do you want me to beat the crap out of? Hurry up and tell me already! Seriously, it has nothing to do with that. Actually, if you're volunteering, I do have one particular nuisance in mind. Huh? Are you talking about...
That's right.
Monokuma, of course. He's the one thing that could obviously disrupt this party.
I'll show you my serious side.
Alright, so you'll let me eat if I beat the crap out of Monokuma, right?
Hold on.
Wait a sec. If you actually pick a fight with that thing, you're just gonna end up perforated.
Move.
Are you telling me to wait till I starve to death?
Hey.
Starve to death? That's a little extreme. Our opponent is not someone we can just fight. Rather, it's better if we use our heads and think of a plan.
Hey.
I'll do something about it.
What?
Do something? You?
Hey, hey!
Hey now, what can a girl like you do? You're just gonna put yourself in danger.
Nope.
I won't. It's not like I'll personally do something. You won't? Do you intend to utilize Monomi?
Yep.
Yeah, if I can talk her into helping us, she might be able to keep Monokuma at bay. At least, that's what I think. That's probably a good idea. She looks like the type that's easily manipulated.
Oh!
Plus, Monomi and Monokuma totally have a rivalry going on. Oh, it's a pretty one-sided rivalry.
Are you okay?
But will you really be okay, Chiaki? I still think it's dangerous.
It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine. If things get dangerous, I'll just run away as fast as I can. Well then, I'll be going now. Stay safe, friend. What's this feeling? I feel somewhat uneasy. It's not like I have a bad feeling about this, but something feels off. Did Teru poison the food? So it's all settled, right? Then can we... You're right. Let's begin. Alright!
Fine.
Wait, did she lose a button? Was that what I just saw? So the banquet has finally commenced. That wasn't a shudder of ew, that was just more like... Never mind. You better keep me entertained. And with that, the party started. Now that I think about it, I still don't understand why we're even having a party in the first place. But whatever the reason, everyone seems to be having fun.
Hey, are we good? Can I finally eat?
You're already eating!
I can't stop. I can't stop my hands from shoving food in my face.
Well, of course you can't stop. These are the world's tastiest party dishes, after all. No matter how full you feel, you can't help but continue eating such exquisite delicacies.
Do you mean like those... What is that? That is 3 burgers there. Those aren't even slider sized. Like, Editron, I know you're zooming in on this. That's just like... What do those have to do there? Whatever.
That is what I cook. The world's tastiest dishes.
That's rather scary. You're not eating? Then I'm gonna eat all this by myself.
I'll make lots more in the kitchen, and then I'll bring it all out here, okay?
Hey everyone, while we're at it, why don't I take pictures for you guys? Wow, that sounds wonderful. Please do.
This feels weird. When I first came to this island, watching everyone having fun was so frustrating. But now, it feels reassuring. We're actually friends who fight together. Friends who have developed a sense of unity. Nekomaru, did something happen? The party's just started, but... I must return to my cottage.
Come on.
Don't be foolish. I won't allow such selfish actions.
Don't stop me.
There comes a time when a man knows he's gotta go. If I don't go now, it would shame me as a man. Shitting my pants would totally shame me as a man! So he was talking about the toilet.
What?
If you need to use the bathroom, there's one in this old building. Why do you need to go back to your cottage? I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
What?
What's this blasphemy? What now?
Impossible.
My hellhound earring has disappeared. Did it vanish into subspace? Calm down, you probably just dropped it somewhere. Shit, I'm gonna shit!
Quiet.
Shut up, don't you dare. Is it really alright if I eat all of this? Don't be an idiot. Make sure you leave some for me.
Come on.
Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on. I'm gonna take a picture.
Say cheese.
Why can't you all act a little more mature?
What?
What was that sound just now? Oh boy. Huh? It's dark all of a sudden.
It's a blackout!
Blackout? Huh? A blackout?
Hey, I can't see anything.
In that instant, as we stumbled around in darkness, our fear swallowed us up like a flood.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
The sounds of screams and frantic footsteps rang throughout the dark dining hall. We were immediately swallowed up by another sound.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this! Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here?
Because the windows were entirely covered, the blackout surrounded us with complete darkness. Complete darkness. Therefore, no matter how long I wait, there's no way my eyes will adjust.
This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
In the darkness, we fervently waited to be released from our fear. We anxiously waited, and after a while, it finally... Ah! That moment, when the lights in the dining hall finally turned back on, a shocking scene unfolded before our eyes. That is... Mikan's appearance had been... She tripped again, didn't she?
I'm sorry! I tripped again!
See, they wouldn't have been out. They wouldn't have told us outright if it had been a murder.
Seriously? How do you trip and land like that?
Yay! An erotic pose! That's obviously a fan service moment. No! Please don't look at me! I can't take this at all! Mahiru! It's time to snatch some shots! There's no way I can do that. Please forgive me. Just forgive me already! Everyone, I think it would be best if we help her already.
I feel so bad for you. Are you okay?
I'm sorry. Hey.
Yeah, from now on, just be careful.
Huh?
Oh, I'm glad. The lights are back on here, too.
Yay!
So you were the one who fixed the breaker, Kazuichi. You were unusually useful this time.
Hey,
Well, no. I couldn't find my way to the office with the circuit breaker.
Huh?
Yeah? Then why are the lights back on? Who knows?
What? Are you stupid?
Don't who knows me. You're so useless. It's not my fault, you know. There's no way I could have found my way to the office in that darkness.
Oh my.
What happened?
Sonia, did something happen? No. Byakuya is missing. Did he go somewhere?
Huh?
Byakuya? We immediately looked around the dining hall. Sure enough, Byakuya, who promised he would lead us in situations like this, was nowhere to be found.
Huh?
That's weird. He was here earlier, right? Did he run off somewhere? During the blackout? In that pitch blackness?
hey,
I'm a little worried. We should split up and go look for him. I'll look in the storage room, so can I ask you to check out the entrance, Hajime? Yeah, I got it.
for now.
Then I guess I'll go look in the office.
Then.
I shall go look around the hallway. I'll wait here, since I'm kinda in the middle of eating anyway. She's still gonna eat while this is going on? You cannot stop an appetite! I must... bathroom. I must man up and check the bathroom! I don't understand this man up thing.
Jeez!
Mr. Hamhands ran away just because there was an itty-bitty blackout. Oh, I didn't see you do anything important! Where was your big contribution in all of this? Such a shameful leader. If I find him, I'm gonna finger flick him in the face as punishment. The girl needs a leash. Even so, where did Byakuya go? I believe I have to go check the entrance. pretty sure Chiaki was there. Did you get the bathroom open? What are you doing? Weren't you going to use the bathroom?
Damn it.
Yes, but it appears someone else is using it. And the door's been shut since before the party even started. Damn you! The bathroom is for everyone! How dare you hog it! Someone's been using the bathroom since before the party even started? That's what it looks like. No matter how many times I check, it never seems to open. This is bad. Oh shit! I'm going to shit! The more I try to hold it in, the more it wants to come out! Hold it in. Come on, you can do it. Even so, it's a long time to be in the bathroom. Who's in there? If they've been in there since before the party started, it can't be Byakuya. The only one we haven't seen is Fuyuhiro. Fuyuhiko? It's not opening. Seems someone is in there. Is this the office? That is the office. I never checked in there. Alright, I was supposed to check the entrance, yeah? Chiaki and Monomi are standing in front of the entrance. I guess they're watching out for Monokuma.
Huh?
Huh? Hajime, what about the party?
Oh,
It's not done yet, right? I haven't even joined in yet! Hey, Chiaki, did you happen to see Byakuya pass by here?
nope.
I didn't. But what happened to Byakuya? There was a sudden blackout inside the old building, and Byakuya vanished during that time. So we thought he might have gone outside, but... Nope, nobody came out. Nobody came out. Does that mean he's still inside? If that's the case, we might have missed each other.
I think.
That's what I think.
Hey,
Ah, Hajime, how'd it go? Well, when I talked to Chiaki, she said she didn't go outside. Or he didn't go outside. That's weird. No one was inside the storage room either. He wasn't in the kitchen, obviously. No one was in the office.
It is strange, no?
Nobody was in the office. Pekko's missing.
That's weird.
What about Pekko? I thought she was supposed to be guarding that area.
Hey,
Well, actually, not even Pekko was there.
Huh?
Pekko's gone too? Maybe those two took advantage of the blackout to have themselves a major makeout section in the bathroom. I said session, right? I think I said session.
well done.
That's truly outrageous! Hmm? Did something happen, Akane?
Smells.
Well, do any of you smell something? He's not in the oven. Oh god, I need to go check the kitchen.
Well,
When partially digested food is absorbed by the small intestine, it's decomposed by bacteria, releasing gas. That explains it. I was wondering. I meant to look that up. I don't know why this occurred to me, but... Which is mostly absorbed in the intestinal tract, but whenever it cannot be absorbed, is excreted from the anus. Well, this isn't going to be ad-friendly anytime soon.
yes.
Those are the mechanics of farting, but farting isn't something to be embarrassed about.
It's not like that.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Wait.
It smells like blood. Blood? As Akane's nose twitched like a beast's, she suddenly pointed. It's coming from over there. At a table. At the very back of the dining hall. I don't want to check it. I don't want to check it, but I know I have to. Tyra, what'd you do?
No.
That's weird. I didn't cook in dishes that involve rare meat. So there's no way there'd be any smell of blood. You're not helping! I was looking for your denial to comfort me! I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna shit. I'm gonna shit. Is the bathroom still occupied? If it's the smell of blood, I should be used to smelling it.
I'm sorry.
I don't know! You're like a wild dog, Akane! You even wolfed down a ton of food! I cannot wait for someone to just clock you.
what the heck?
The smell of blood, you say? It's probably the smell of a rare steak or something, right? Somebody died!
This is going nowhere.
Sorry, my nose is super untalented. But my ears are way talented, no joke! Mirage Golden Hawk, Jum P would like to inform you of something. From this point on, if you proceed, you may eventually regret that decision someday. If you still intend to go, I will not stop you.
That's...
I smell blood coming from that table.
Hey,
It's best if we go check it out, Hajime. Yeah.
That is...
I am only able to smell the appetizing aromas wafting from the dishes. You are a wolf, and I love it.
Hey,
Smelling blood. How can anyone even do that? It's just your imagination, right? That's obviously what it is.
that's impossible!
You better hurry and check it out so we know for sure. It's there. I can smell blood coming from that table in the back. Alright, who died? It's either Peko or Byakuya. And the only person we haven't seen is, Fuyohiko. Smell of blood. What in the world is at that table? It's under there. Under the table? I dashed toward the table at the back, reached out toward the tablecloth, and then I stopped. Is this nervousness? Fear? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flipped it back in one go. For the rest of my life, I will never forget what I saw. I mean, at least now we know what's in the emergency case. What I saw the ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, already dead and beyond recognition. I was really hoping he would make it to the end.
Why is Byakuya?
I just stood there, horrified. Showers of screams rang out behind me as I gazed quietly at the body of my former friend.
Why?
What is this?
Hey!
It's impossible!
Are you kidding me?
Don't mess with me! This must be some kind of mistake! This can't be real blood, right? It's gotta be something like jam or sauce. 'Cause if not, this...
What the hell?
Good gracious, things quickly took a turn for the worse.
Yahoo!
My, now this is interesting!
Thrills, chills, kills!
On this tropical paradise known as Jabberwock Island, the very first murder has finally taken place! Murder?
could it be?
Hold on. Then, does this mean... Of course.
That's right!
Byakuya was killed by one of you. What?
Of course!
If you look at the body, you can tell instantly. He was obviously murdered. Look, he has such a horrible expression on his face, don't you think? Monokuma, he's face down. A face filled with regret that his life was ended by force, all thanks to someone else's selfish desires. I really want to know what's on the table there, what's hanging there, that bright green thing. To have a dying face such as this, if this isn't murder, then what the heck could it be? Byakuya was most likely sacrificed by someone who really wanted to leave this island. Lies. It's all lies. You're lying that he was murdered. Murdered. The moment I screamed that word, a thick, muddy feeling of despair swelled within my body. Which means that I've accepted the fact that Byakuya was murdered.
What is this? Could it be?
Is that really Byakuya?
Why?
Why did this happen? Why Byakuya?
Phew!
I see, I see. It appears that Fuyuhiko is the only one who isn't here.
What are you gonna do?
So, in the spirit of keeping everyone on the same page, how about we do this the usual way?
A body has been discovered! Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin!
Class trial. Oh, it's pre-recorded, that's why. What, do you just have a button? You're still... He's right there! How did... Never mind.
Hey,
I've already explained this to you, right? If one of you gets murdered, the rest of you have to debate who you think is the blackened. You're telling us to figure out who the killer is?
correct!
That's right! From this point on, you guys must investigate and uncover the blackened culprit.
That's impossible.
Can't be. Someone actually killed... There's no way! If you make an outburst like that, you'll end up being a suspect.
That's...
I won't believe it. One of us killed Byakuya. There's no way something as hopeless as that would ever happen.
No, no, no!
If you're actually thinking that way, it means you guys are already being conned by the killer. Come on, let's hurry up and begin. An impassioned, life-risking battle between you guys and the Blackened. And it's already started. It started the moment one of you plotted to kill someone. What are you saying?
You can't.
Everyone, please, you cannot, you should not believe what Monokuma says. No matter how much you interfere, there is only ever one truth.
On my grandfather's...
Name. You have a grandpa?
On my grandfather's...
Grave. Grave? Your grandpa is dead? What happened to him?
On my grandfather's...
Plane.
Emergency.
What happened to your grandpa? Did his plane crash? I don't even know where to begin. At this rate...
You ain't my comedy partner anymore.
It hurt so much when you hit me with a charging corkscrew attack.
Did you see that? A stunning display of power. Defy your big brother and I will show you no mercy. I will harden my heart and teach you a lesson you won't soon forget. Only I had my magic stick. I'd be able to fight back against Monokuma.
Fine, fine.
Yeah, whatever. Let's just leave the whiny rabbit loser alone and get on with the investigation. Now then, in the spirit of lovely doubt and dovey deception, put your heart and soul into investigating. I wish you the best of luck! And with that, Monokuma vanished, leaving those of us who were grief-stricken alone with our despair.
What is this?
What does this mean? I don't understand this at all. A search for Byakuya's killer. Why did it turn out like this?
What's going on?
Give me a break. Why do I have to be involved in this horrible situation? You can't doubt each other, because you're all friends.
Understand?
But Mr. Ham-Hands really did get killed, right? And if we don't find out who the killer is, we're all gonna get killed, right?
Please wait.
That being said, I cannot abide by this. Now that I have finally made friends, there is no way I can doubt them.
So...
Seriously? Did you even listen to what I said? It doesn't matter if you can abide by this or not. I am going to serve you the biggest, thickest, heaviest slice of humble pie by the end of this trial. I swear to you. We gotta do this to survive, right? And we have no choice but to do it. Even just looking at you makes me angry.
I won't forgive you.
No! Friends doubting friends is a major no-no.
Shut up! Shut up!
Just go away already, you useless piece of trash. Threats are scary. Do we really have to do it?
But...
No. I don't want to do something like that.
No!
I don't want to do it either. It sounds so scary.
However...
It's just as Hiyoko said. If we're going to get killed for not doing it, then we must do it. But still, I can't believe one of us killed Byakuya. There's no way I can believe it. There's no way. So, for that reason...
Yep.
I'll do it. I'll investigate Byakuya's death. I will do my best to prove there is no killer among us. There's no need to deceive or doubt each other. What we need to fight is not ourselves,
There's no mistake.
but that which is trying to crush us. This despair. This hopeless reality. That's the real enemy we need to fight. I'm going to survive this. And I have to fight it. Before you start, can I say something?
Well?
In closed-circle detective games, the player usually has to decide on who's going to guard the crime scene. What should we do?
I know!
Oh, yeah, it would be bad if the killer destroyed the evidence and got away with it. Destroyed the evidence?
Pointing!
She did say pointing, okay. Look over there. Look, over there. That big, bulky, brawny guy is perfect for the guard job. What the heck? What happened?
Man.
That guy has a sensitive heart, despite his looks. Is that what that means?
Hey,
I could be the one who watches the crime scene. I don't have enough confidence to investigate the body. It's not like I have the brains either. I'll just stay by Byakuya's side. That's the least I can do. That's what guard duty is, right? My hero.
yeah. I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to not get in your way.
Yes.
I have medical training, so if it's not too much trouble, I can perform an autopsy. Please. So you're going to stay as well. Is that okay? And what specifically should we be doing now? I have no idea. It's pretty obvious we're all just amateurs. Going through each grain of sand on a beach just to find a clue would be a waste of time. The only ones who can do that are the police. There's no amateurs like us would be able to do that.
Hey,
So, let's first rely on our intuition. We'll start from there and prove that none of us could have killed Byakuya. But, to perform an autopsy on your friend, how cruel. But, I have no choice, right? There's no way I could do something like decline, right?
I won't believe. I won't believe.
I won't believe it. Byakuya got killed. I don't believe that at all. Fine. I'm in.
You are right.
If we are to survive, this is our only path.
This is the worst.
Something like this is the only thing we can do in order to stay alive. Finding out who the killer is. That's our only hope for survival. Something like this is hope? Even so, I still gotta do it. You thought it was time for the investigation, but...
It's the Monokuma file! Hey!
Just as I thought. You amateurs need this, right? What the hell is a Monokuma file?
I don't like this.
Jeez, explaining the rules all the time really breaks my bones.
Why you?
Well, it's not like I have bones in the first place. Like, don't even make me say such lame jokes.
Allow me to explain.
Let's see. A Monokuma file contains precise and detailed information regarding the dead body. I brought it to you so you guys can smoothly proceed with the investigation. I'm such a nice guy. I'm so nice I want to be known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world. Have we made this happen yet? Has this been done yet? Has he been known as the Mother Teresa of the mascot world?
Hey.
Nice, you say. You're just a selfish meanie.
What's this?
My. Monami the meaningless mascot. You're still here?
You stupid brother.
Don't put me in the meaningless mascot genre. Come on, let's go. Your turn is already up. Hurry up and get the hell out of here with me. Ouchie! Don't pull my ears! They're gonna come off! They're finally gone. The Monokuma file, huh? Anyway, I guess I should look it over just in case. The victim's body was discovered in the dining hall of the old building near the Hotel Mirai. The estimated time of death is 11:30 p.m. The victim was repeatedly stabbed over 10 times between the throat and abdominal region, resulting in death. How did we not hear this? The screaming. Aside from that, the body has no other external injuries, and no chemicals such as poison were detected. So, Byakuya really is dead. Damn it. You promised there wouldn't even be one victim. Why do you end up being one? And now, I'll never know what you were going to say to me. I cannot talk to others about my past. I suspect that my skeptical nature is partly to blame. Distrusting others, and being distrusted in turn. For a long time, my life has been a living hell. It was inevitable that I would end up this way. In the end, what did he even mean? Could it be? Even so, if there really is a traitor, isn't that gosh darn awful? Pretending to be your ally and tricking you guys, it can't be helped if someone like that gets killed, right? A traitor? No way. Just because he said a lot of serious things, doesn't mean he was the traitor. What am I thinking? Monokuma file number 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Anyway, we need to carefully examine everything. That's right. I need to do it. If we're going to survive this, we need to do it. I have to prepare myself for the worst. Alright. This seems like a good place to call it for now. I am hungry as hell. How is Chibi, or Snack Friend? How is Snack Friend? Snack Friend's good. Snack Friend is my only solace in this. Alright. I'm gonna save here, and we will go from there. Alright. I'll see you guys for next time when we actually begin the investigation in earnest.